Nicole is here to see you, Madam Principal.
Show her in. Nicole walks in and takes a seat opposite the principal. The secretary walks over to Nicole.
What will you have, coffee or tea?
I'll not have anything for now, thank you. The secretary leaves, closing the door behind you. I think so. Addressing Nicole.
My apologies if I have interfered with the timetable. I asked you to come over because my boss would like to have a word with you. He is on his way for you.
What about?
I believe he wants to follow up on this directive that we find a way of taking the national law to the Senate.
Didn't you send him the communication from the Minister for Education on the subject?
I did. Maybe he has not seen it.
There is silence. The principal continues.
The app sends shockwaves across the municipality. Leaders and many other people are in terrible panic. I am beginning to feel it myself to do a very good job thinking about the app. I do not know how, but this matter has to be brought to a close with the agency and seriousness deserves. It is dangerous.
I believe it should be over soon. Once the president has launched the app, Madam Principal, then it will be out of our hands.
I'm not completely sure about that. What I am certain is that our municipal leaders are convinced to aligning the show behind the scene as regards the app, and that is in a position of getting out of the predicament they now find themselves in.
It is natural for them to think so. Most people do. And this is because I'm not only the teacher in charge of innovation but also a mentor to the two students.
Nothing beyond that.
Nothing.
You see, Nicole, you are one of my best members of staff. It will be very unfortunate if you like to leave. I am an old lady, Nicole, old enough to be your mother and perspective enough to know the kind of ambition you have.
Well, I did mirror the idea of the two students and then guided them. As their mentor, I should also provide direction as regards their intellectual property as the originators of the app. But then, isn't that my role as a teacher and a mentor?
Nicole, you have been here long enough to know me. I take my work seriously. I am a single-minded, focused on the mission of the school, which is to provide the student under our care with quality education. I have never allowed and will not allow any teacher in this institution to deviate from this course.
I have absolutely no intention of deviating from my professional obligations as a teacher, Madam Principal.
Everything done in this school must serve the single purpose of preparing the student entrusted to us to be responsible and productive students. I will not stand or allow anything that is disruptive or any other member of staff of the students, or even myself, from pursuing this mission. You must therefore figure out a way of putting this matter to rest. I think what you are doing is good, but it must not delay us from the greater good that is the mission of the school. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand, Madam Principal. But would you rather that we abandon such igneous innovation with such great potential of improving governance in our municipality just to appease a self-seeking political class?
Listen to me, young lady. I am a seasoned administrator and I know the value of learning how to pick battles. You need to know which battles to wage, which ones to avoid and which ones to be fought. What battle can a young girl like you have with the mayor? If you dare an elephant into the you need to not trample on me.
An elephant that kills a rat is not a hero, Madam Principal.
Did I hear a voice? Did I hear a voice like that of the mayor?
To listen, a loud deep and strong voice can be heard at the second recently.
Yes, that must be real.
Now listen to me. I have to draw the boundary between the school and politics. I will not be part of any discussion about the app. You have to handle this by yourself. And the bottom line is that the school has nothing to do with the SAMARITAN app. Alright?
All right, Madam Principal.
Just then, the door is open and Mayor Mosi walks in. The principal will record the children and place his phone, hat and walking stick on the table and sits down heavily beside the principal. Then he turns to Nicole.
So, did you do what I asked you to do the last time in the school?
Yes, sir, I did.
The door opened. The secretary walks in, signed the civil, blinks and leaves. Sits from the car, then looks up at Nicole.
But I heard that the national lunch is still open.
I did a letter to the ministry detailing your concerns. They wrote back through the principal.
Looking surprised,
Detailing my concerns.
turning to the principal, questioning me.
Well, you never brought that to my attention. I sent a copy of the letter to you, sir, a month ago. My tray is full of letters. Maybe that's why. I have been busy. I am always busy. So what does the letter say? The school has no more role to play with respect to the SAMARITAN app. Any issues you may have with the app should therefore be referred to the Minister Office directly. Additionally, a joint team of the Education Ministry officials and the President Office representative is now responsible for all arrangements in preparation for the national launch of the app.
Sits from the car again, holds something, and then turns to Nicole.
I see. That was a clever move on your part, wasn't it? You may have to excuse me, sir. In light of the minister's clarification that the school has nothing more to do with the app, it is my understanding that your talk with Nicole is private affair and has nothing to do with the school.
Rising from her seat,
I therefore request, with all due respect, sir, to be excused from this meeting.
looking surprised and getting on his seat.
Well, I think that is well spoken, Madam Principal. I do not want to interfere with your work of running the school.
Thank you. The principal drains her glass and moves out. Mayor Mosi sits and listens as Nicole sings the album.
I am sorry if I have appeared a bit hard on you, Nicole. I just want us to have an honest talk.
Mayor cleans his clothes.
My major worry is that a malicious person or a political opponent like Basbia would deliberately post false information about me in that app.
I don't think you need to worry about that, sir. If anyone posts false information or defends you, there is nothing that stops you from pleading your grievance in a court of law.
Most of the posts are anonymous. How can I take legal action against an anonymous person?
You see, the app is configured in such a way that the identity of those posting anonymously is hidden from the public but not from the administrator of the app. You can therefore obtain the identities of persons behind defamatory posts from the administrators. The proprietor of the app is under legal obligation to provide that information upon request by a court of law.
Even then, Nicole, the The Samaritan app has far-reaching ramifications. Of course, I may have made some mistake here and there. We all do. I have come here to own up to my mistakes and to seek your understanding and help.
Sips from her glass of water. We can look for understanding her case.
Understanding and help from me?
Yes, I mean, please find a way of eliminating some of the negative information that they post about me. I am very vulnerable to falsehoods as a leader.
How can I do that, Your Worship? I am not the administrator of the Samaritan app. I have no access to the back end. I am nothing in the whole enterprise.
My understanding is that you are the mentor of the two groups. I believe you can always prevail upon them to do this for us.
The National Information and Communication Corporation has taken over the app and is making decisions on behalf of the two students. As we speak, they are in talks with some venture capitalists towards commercializing the app.
Sips from his cup, then pushes it aside.
Nicole, how about looking at this differently?
Which way, Your Worship?
We all need money. The young kids need money. And you surely can do with some cash. Just quote your figure, however big.
Nicole looks at the mayor and believing me. After a while, with a calm voice and looking straight at them.
I am very disappointed that the man in whom we have entrusted the affairs of our municipality, including fighting corruption, is offering to bribe me. I have never been and will not be part of these kinds of schemes. Do you want me to post that offer of money to the Samaritan?
I didn't mean that. I mean to say, why look for venture capitalists elsewhere? We are here. I mean, you as the mentor and I as the investor. Why can't we commercialize the app? I can inject the necessary seed capital and you can bring in the technical expertise.
I have no proprietary claims that will entitle me to make any decision regarding the act. It doesn't belong to me. It is the intellectual property of the two students.
Nicole, you need to look at this matter in some depth and you will realize in truth that I am being crucified for the mistakes of the people. And that is unfair.
I have been reading the post on the Samaritan and they are all about leaders, public officials and even private individuals. You have not been singled out in any way.
Far from the truth. Take the issue of the development. For example, everywhere in the Samaritan, I am being accused of creating the cost of projects and deciding over shorting municipal works. Am I indeed responsible for that?
Maybe it is because you are the overall leader, the backstop with you, as they say.